Hey guys, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm going to be doing a beginner-friendly makeup tutorial for you guys. I've had some requests to do this type of video, so I hope you enjoy it. We're going to be using products that we can find from the drugstore today, so it's going to be super affordable and it's going to be easily attainable when you walk into a store. Let's get started, shall we? I like to start off with the brows and, you know, work our way to the eyes and then the base makeup. We're going to be using brow pencils because I feel like they are super easy to use, very beginner friendly, instead of using like a pomade, which can be a little bit tricky. But what we're going to do is just run this into the brows. Brow pencils are also great if you have very natural, like bomb brows. Like if your brows are naturally amazing, they're super fluffy, they don't need any work to them, it's perfect just to go in with a brow pencil. But it's also good to use brow pencils if you just want to fill in any sparse areas, which is what we are going to be doing. So this one is a thinner pencil from LA Girl. This is their Shady Slim brow pencil. Again, slim, it's thin, and very easy to work into those sparse areas and to create brow hair effect. So the next step that we want to do is clean up the brows. So basically what that means is we are going to make our brows look more defined, more sharp, and just more clean, if that makes more sense. So I like to use a concealer that is closer to my skin tone so it blends in easier, even though we are going to be using foundation after. But I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Tan. I'm just going to apply that right under the brow. Helps you to conceal any brow hairs that are not going to be a part of the shape you are creating. I'm just going to take this concealer brush from E.L.F. and blend this concealer in. We're not going to be putting on any eyeshadow today. I feel like that should be like a separate video. Let me know if you want to see that, or you can go ahead and watch any of my full glam tutorials on my channel. But what we are going to do is we're going to be doing some liner. But before we get to that, we are going to be applying concealer to the lids just to cover any discoloration, any, you know, veins over the eyes. We want everything to be smooth, flawless, and seamless. I'm going to take that same concealer in the shade Tan from Maybelline, and I'm just going to pat this over the eye, very gentle. Don't want to be too rough. And I'm going to take that same concealer brush and blend that in. Now, depending on your skin type, you might want to set the concealer down with powder. I have combo to oily, and plus it is super hot out today, so I'm just going to use some translucent powder to set down that concealer. So I'm just going to blend it out once again so we don't blend in any creasing, and then apply powder right on top of it. We're going to be using the COVERGIRL Get In Line liner. Guys, this eyeliner is the best if you are now just starting out with makeup. The tip is so fine. You get great precision when you are doing your eyeliner. So like I said, we're going to start on this eye and start from the corner. I'm just going to draw like an A shape, so how you would draw an A with one stick here, halfway on this line, Do you see that? There's the wing right there. Just going to draw this in. Okay, so for lashes, two things here. You can apply falsies if you want. The falsies I'm going to be using are in the style Shy. They are from Kiss. Or you can just use mascara. You can layer them up if you want. I like to layer my mascaras if I'm only going to be using mascaras. We are going to prime our face. I'm going to use the Master Blur Stick by Maybelline. This is the pore minimizing primer. This is just gonna help to blur in your pores. So I'm just gonna use this mainly on the T-zone, which includes the nose, the under eye area, forehead, and chin. Also above my lip. Again, on your skin type, you want to pick out a primer that is suitable for your skin. So if you have large pores, you want something that's going to minimize those pores. That blurring stick is amazing. Like, look how smooth I look already. If you have oily skin, you want a mattifying primer. If you have dry skin, you want something that's going to hydrate. If you have combo skin, a mixture of both. So because I have combo skin, oily to combo, we're gonna blur out these pores, but also use something hydrating. I'm gonna use the Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth from Maybelline. I swear this is not a full face of Maybelline products. I already have that up on my channel if you are interested. I just love their products and I feel like it is super beginner friendly. Since we have primed, we're gonna move into foundation. I'm gonna be using the Hydrate and Smooth. This is again from the Maybelline Fit Me line. Like I said, it's not a one brand tutorial, I swear, for Maybelline. I swear, it's just, this is the darkest shade that I have right now, and because I have a tan going on, this is what I need to be using. Oh wait, before we get into that, oh no. Okay, hang on. Before that drips down my hand, I already applied it, but I'm gonna use that Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Tan again, and I'm just gonna cover up any blemishes that I have. I like to add concealer around my nose to add extra coverage in this area. We're gonna blend it out. I know it looks crazy, but it's gonna be okay. Beauty sponge, this one's from E.L.F. And I'm just gonna pat that in. Can't believe I almost forgot this step. It also gives your foundation like a base and a smooth, flawless finish. I hope I'm explaining these steps well to you guys. I'm terrible at explaining things. Like, my social skills are not the greatest, but this is why I'm here. I'm here to learn. I'm here to practice. I may be grown, but my social skills suck. So this is why I'm here. So now we can apply that foundation. So still on the back of my hand, I'm going to take that onto the same E.L.F. beauty sponge. Well, this is actually the E.L.F. Precision Sponge Trio. These came in a pack of 3. They're amazing. I'm just gonna dab that all over. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be perfect. And just blend that in. Like I said, the type of foundation depends on you and what your preference is. There are matte foundations, hydrating, glowy, dewy, natural, medium, buildable, full coverage. Personally, for me, I like a natural finish, but also like a medium buildable foundation. But I do love me some natural makeup. But I have yet to find any that work for me. So if you know of any, natural foundations or natural makeup I can test out, let me know down below. I love natural beauty, natural makeup. It's my thing. It's what I grew up with. So anything that will help me to accentuate, my little moles, but also give me a little bit of coverage will be amazing. So we're gonna be highlighting under the eyes just to brighten up the under eye area and to give the face some dimension. We're going to be using tan to color correct and also caramel to brighten the eyes. So going in with tan right under the eyes, like I said, to do a little color correcting. I'm gonna take that brush and blend that in, being very careful not to smudge that liner. And then using caramel, we are just going to brighten up these under eyes. So under the eye like that, down the side of the nose. How much you want to put is up to you. Next, we're gonna go down the nose, because when you're adding dimension back in the face, you want it to be mostly in the center. So down the nose, the middle of your forehead, and your chin. So basically your T-zone area. So using this cute tiny sponge from the E.L.F. Precision Trio, we're going to blend all of this out. So do you see the dimension I'm talking about here? Do you see how the cheekbone has just elevated a little bit as we've given the face some depth? This is my favorite powder to set my under eyes with, to set my entire face with. So again, I'm going to use that sponge and just push that powder in and apply it under the eyes and anywhere else we added that concealer. So next we're gonna be bronzing our face. I love bronzer. It just adds that warmth back into the face. You can contour with it. It's everything. So we're gonna be using this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. I love this bronzer. I've been using it non-stop. I'm going to mix these two colors together and we're gonna bronze. I like to put it right underneath the cheekbone to contour and then brush it out to bronze. Cheekbone, and then brushing it upwards and outwards. I'm not going to add anything else on the product, and I'm just going to brush that into the forehead, along my temples. And what I've been doing is just brushing it into the head of the brows as well. I learned this from Jackie Aina. So if you go like too ham on your eyebrows, you can always just brush them out with your bronzer without adding any product to it. And then just adding a tad bit to add right at the jawline to give a little chisel. So I'm just gonna clean up this area by cleaning underneath where we contoured here. It's just gonna help lift up the cheekbones, give you that nice chiseled look to the face. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match powder to do that. This is in the shade Honey Beige N6. I recently just tried this in my full face of testing out L'Oreal products, and I actually really like how this looked in picture. So I'm just gonna take a angled brush like this. This one's for Morphe, and I'm just going to just clean up this area here. And that already just gives me a nice chiseled look. So I'm gonna do this on the other side as well. And you wanna use a powder that's going to wipe off like real easily, because I've used powders that are so hard to blend out that it just looks like a harsh line. This one is a Japanese brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. You see that chiseled I'm talking about? Like, we just look snatched. What I also like to do is go back in with that sponge that we use for our foundation and just go over everything so it's seamless. We have, so like this harsh line business, I'm going to use that to just like blend that and the bronzer together, as well as my forehead. You can see that dome here. I'm going to use this to blend it and mesh everything together so we have a beautiful gradient. And just to get my eyes to pop a little bit more, I'm going to use a brown eyeliner from Maybelline. This is their Crayon Kohl, and I'm just going to put that into the waterline. You can go in with black if you want. I think black is beautiful, especially with my eyes, but I feel like brown just makes them a little bit more, you know, special. So for lips, we're going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Shakedown. These formulas are amazing. They can be a bit drying, so I do suggest to put on like a chapstick or a balm before putting on something like this. Pretty much with any liquid lipstick, honestly, put on a balm and then right before applying it, wipe it off and then go in with the lipstick. Finally, we're going to use the MILANI Make It Last setting spray. This setting spray is amazing. It comes with a, well, it doesn't come with, there is also a dewy one, there's a matte one. This one is 16-hour wear. Yeah, 16-hour wear. So guys, that completes this beginner friendly makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Let me know what else you would like to see down below in the comment section. Also, go check out my Instagram page. We like to post some stylish pictures over there. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and show it some love, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you enjoy this kind of content, go check out my channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!